Stage 1, before zero, before the Big Bang, there was nothing. Not darkness, not silence, nothing at all. No space, no time, no laws of physics. The universe had not yet decided to exist. Quantum foam, an eternal boiling ocean of pure potential. Before the universe. Only this. Physicists call it before Planck time. Our equations simply stop working there. The math goes silent. Time is not a backdrop. Time itself was born in the Big Bang. Before it, the word before has no meaning. Perhaps our Big Bang was just one bubble in an eternal ocean of universes that never stops inflating. String theory says it all began with vibration. Before the bang, the music was already playing. Hawking proposed the universe has no beginning, like the Earth has no edge at the South Pole. What if our Big Bang was the death of a previous universe that collapsed, compressed, and ignited again? Here it is, the singularity, smaller than an atom, hotter than anything in the universe. In a moment, it will detonate. Stage 2, the Big Bang. The bang, not an explosion in space. The explosion of space itself. Space that did not exist 1 instant before. In a fraction of a trillionth of a second, the universe expanded by a factor of 10 to the power of 26. This is inflation. Quarks and gluons, the primal soup, 1 billion times hotter than the heart of any star. Matter against antimatter. 1 extra proton per billion, and we exist. That asymmetry is everything. 3 quarks, 1 proton. The first brick of matter, assembled from pure energy in the cooling universe. 3 minutes after the bang, a proton meets a neutron. Helium is born, the first atomic nucleus in history. 380,000 years after the bang, the universe became transparent. The first light was set free. This is the echo of the bang, the oldest light we can touch. A 13.8 billion-year-old photograph of the newborn universe. The Dark Ages, hundreds of millions of years with not one star. The universe was gathering itself. The first star, it ignited in a darkness that had lasted 150 million years. The first galaxy, hundreds of thousands of stars drawn together by gravity. Order emerging from chaos. The cosmic web, hundreds of billions of galaxies, all threads in a single titanic structure. Stage 3, scientific theories, scenes 23 to 32. But how it all happened, we don't truly know. These are theories, brilliant, beautiful, unproven theories. Loop quantum gravity says, space itself is made of pixels. There is a minimum size to the universe. String theory, the universe has 11 dimensions. 7 of them are folded so small, no instrument can reach them. The ekpyrotic theory, our Big Bang was a collision between 2 parallel universes, passing through each other. The many worlds interpretation. Every quantum event spawns thousands of new universes. Yours is one of an infinity. Penrose believes the universe is eternal. It dies, is reborn, and dies again. A cycle without beginning or end. Many theories, very little proof. The honest answer of science, we don't know yet. The James Webb Telescope sees light 13 billion years old. This is how we ask the universe about its childhood. Gravitational waves from the first seconds of the universe. We are only just learning to listen. A message in a bottle, thrown into infinity. What came before the beginning? Stage 4, our place in this story. 13.8 billion years. If you compress that into 1 calendar year, humanity appeared on December 31st, 10 seconds before midnight. Our galaxy, 300 billion stars. Our sun is that small dot. 2/3 from the center. 4.6 billion years ago, our sun ignited from a gas cloud. From that same cloud, our Earth was born. Earth, first a sea of molten rock, then the first crust, then water, then the long wait for life. One day the last star will go dark, but that's still a trillion years away. The universe is young. The last black hole will dissolve in 10 to the power of 67 years. After that, nothing. The end and the beginning. Perhaps the same moment wearing different names. We look up and we ask questions. That is what makes us human. Stage 5. Open questions. What triggered inflation? What was that energy field? We have the math, but not the mechanism. Why was there slightly more matter? That 1 in a billion proton. That's us. That's everything. Dark matter, 27% of the universe. It passes through everything. We can't see it, touch it, or detect it. Yet it built every structure we live in. Dark energy is tearing the universe apart from the inside. 68% of everything is this, and we have no idea what it is. Change any constant by a fraction of a percent. Why does time flow only forward? Physics doesn't forbid the reverse, but it never happens. Why? The Drake equation. We plugged in our best estimates and got anywhere from 1 to 100 million civilizations. That's not an answer. That's a confession of ignorance. The universe is 13.8 billion years old. Where is everyone? The silence is louder than any answer. Some physicists seriously ask, what if we're running inside a simulation? And they're not joking. The universe created a brain to understand itself. This isn't metaphor. It is literally true. Future telescopes will see the quantum seeds of the first galaxies. The answers we need are coming, just slowly. The smallest question contains the largest answer. What came before? In accelerators, we recreate the first instance of the bang. Every experiment is the universe asking itself a question. Stage 6, finale. We are back at the beginning, but now we understand. Everything is inside this point. Quantum foam to galaxies to the edge of all we can see. One story, told in light. We are the universe, looking at itself. 13.8 billion years to achieve this one moment of recognition. 13.8 billion years. 69 scenes. And we have arrived at a single question that contains all the others. 3 doors, 3 possible answers. Science is honest. We don't yet know which one is true. Standing at the edge of knowledge is not frightening. It is the most alive a scientist ever feels. Who found all 10 Easter eggs? Drop the timestamps in the comments. We'll know you were paying attention. Either we find the answer, or this is the limit of what can ever be known. Both are honest outcomes. These people gave their lives to a question with no answer yet. That is science at its finest. What came before the Big Bang? Science's honest answer. We don't know, but we are asking. And that is the whole beauty of it. Subscribe, because we keep looking. And tell us, which theory feels true to you?